How have you been playing music, and what inspired you to become a musician?
I've been playing music for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I don't know, wait, no, I started playing guitar when I was about 14 or 15, and it was just like, I don't know if it was a hobby, but it kind of started as a hobby and it turned into a mad obsession. And then by the time everybody tells you what you should start thinking about what you want to do for the rest of your life in school, I was like, well, I'll try and do that. So that's what I'm still trying to do. So it was kind of quite a gradual thing from like through school, and not really caring about anything else. So.
How would you describe your sound to someone who's never heard you before?
I wouldn't use like the term. I wouldn't use the term singer-songwriter for some reason. Not because I don't like that term, but I don't think it's really. It kind of conjures up certain images of, I don't know, like a cowboy in a hat with an acoustic guitar. It's kind of more upbeat and more kind of melodic, a bit more poppy. But I don't know. I like a lot of bands. It's more band driven. Like I play. I don't know. It's kind of quite British, Irishy pop.
Kind of unique then.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It's melodic. I try and make it melodic and care a lot about the lyrics.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too. I don't want it to be cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get where you are today? Where did you start?
I could say taxi, but that's not very funny, is it? I won't. Just lots and lots of gigging, but I ended up in Liverpool because I went to uni in Liverpool, but I'm from London, so I actually started doing lots of shows and gigs in Liverpool when I just turned 18. So it's actually come about from a lot of kind of starting out quite seriously when I kind of went to uni and did gigs in Liverpool and Manchester, and then eventually kind of returned home. Yeah, kind of just a lot of kind of to and fro and travelling, and I don't know really. It's a question. Lots of gigs, lots of songs, lots of gigs, lots of handing out some free demos with dodgy artwork on them.
Have you ever played at Calling Academy before? And if not, how do you feel about playing there?
I have played there before.
How does it feel to play there on stage?
I don't know. Well, I hope if people turn up, I'll be very happy. If people don't turn up, I'll be miserable. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any. Don't have any emotional ties to the venue or anything. I don't really.
So you don't get into did you get into the music and enjoy it right on stage, or did you get nervous?
If there's lots of people there, I don't get nervous. If I'm worried that there's going to be nobody there, then I'll be very nervous. Usually the reassurance is if anybody turns up. So, because I'm only kind of, well, I'm not only just starting out, I've been doing it for a year or two. But yeah, it's exciting. It's always just exciting. I'm never sure how I feel about it until after I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm always kind of indifferent to it until like a song in or something. It's either this is good or this is an absolute dogger. You know, it's one or the other.
Yeah. Like kind of picture after playing.
Yeah, well, you just know it's like, this is either a good one or I'm gonna have to pull the rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah. How important is it for Liverpool to have festivals like this?
I think it's really good that they're doing it, because they have this and they have Liverpool Music Week, and they've got the Matthew Street Festival as well. It's what people associate Liverpool with music, and I think it's kind of like it's fantastic that they kind of that they encourage it so much, because there's so many other places where they don't have this sort of thing. And I don't know why that is, but it's brilliant because it suits the city. It's not actually like a massive city, so you really get that feeling of community stuff. And music is the best thing for this city to kind of tie everybody together, and they should do it even more in the wider community, in the suburbs, and things. It's brilliant, though, yeah.
And finally, any advice for young musicians or bands?
Yeah.
For example, where should they start and playing gigs?
Yeah, they shouldn't feel like they have to play gigs until they're ready. Oh, and actually no, I kind of threw I don't know, maybe just gig lots and lots. Because initially, well, for me initially, I was. Some people would argue I still am absolutely horrifically rubbish, but like initially I was like really bad, and then you learn so much from just gigging to 3 people. Yeah. It's not something that people should be afraid of doing. There's no point in announcing a show and playing to all your friends and family and all that stuff. It doesn't really do anything. You've got to just gig lots.
Different than from to strangers.
Yeah, and you just got to do it. If you do it lots, you become, I don't know.
You lose that nervousness.
Yeah.
In the future.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Thanks.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Sorry, I have a tendency to ramble, but
Nah,
is that okay?